Live from Austin, Texas, with host Rosie Newberry. Local trends, shopping, and more. This is Studio 512.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us today for Studio 512. We're glad you're here. The 17th annual Sunset Valley Art Fest is just around the corner, and it'll be a fun time for the whole family. Chair Sasha Russell and featured artist Supriya Carroad are joining us to tell us more. We're happy they're here, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning, Rosie.
Good morning.
Thank you both for being here. I want to start with you, Sasha, if you can. Talk to us about Art Fest. I drive through Sunset Valley all the time, so I can see that it's a sweet kind of neighborhood. Tell us about, kind of the beginnings of this fest. You've been involved almost since the beginning, yes, and what we can expect at it.
Well, Art Fest is a really great event that's very family friendly. It takes place at the Burger Center. There's free parking. This is an event that started many, many years ago with about 7 artists, and now we're up to about 110 artists, and also 10 food vendors as well this year. And we have lots of fun things for adults and children to do. The music is amazing, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. And we have a kids stage as well for children to be able to listen to their kind of music. All kinds of good things happening at this Art Fest.
Absolutely, and more vendors than ever,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So every single year this festival gets just a little bit bigger.
I know, it's so great. It's so great.
It's wonderful to be able to represent so many local artists. Supriya, I want to talk to you first and foremost about your art, which we are seeing displayed here, y'all. Some of this beautiful work that you're seeing in these kind of white frames. This is Supriya's handiwork. And Supriya, you're self-taught, right?
I am self-taught. I did not study art in college, but I started picking it up around 2004 or so, and it's taken off ever since then. I just really enjoy doing it.
It is amazing, and watercolor, we were talking off camera, can be kind of a bear to work with, but you have found that this is the medium you really like to work in.
This is the only medium I like to work in.
Really? Okay.
The only medium. I like the challenge of it, and I like also the zen-ness of it, where it just allows me to become a better version of myself through my art.
Wonderful. And there are a lot of different bits and pieces that we're getting a chance to see, like very clearly a scene, with human features that we're picking up on here, and like a gorgeous picture of the Capitol, and something a little bit more abstract. So when we talk about subject matter, what kind of do you like to cover?
Sure. So I like to paint a lot of Austin scenes, because Austin has so many awesome, quirky little things you can paint. I love to paint nature, and I love to paint, as you can see here, a lot of kind of contemporary, very graphic sort of paintings, full of color, full of vibrancy. I like vibrancy, I like color, so I just like to bring that into my paintings because it makes me happy. And I'm hoping that the people who see the paintings, it makes them happy as well.
Okay, I'm going to put my hand up. Yep, makes me happy too. Looking at your work this morning.
Thank you.
It's been absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
You are a vendor at this event, but
Yes.
you're also going to be doing a demo at it.
Yes, so in my tent, I will constantly be painting in my sketchbook.
Wow.
So it's kind of like an ongoing demo. Yeah.
So people can come by.
Absolutely.
Talk to you about your
Yes.
work, learn a
Yes.
little bit more about your pieces.
Correct.
Buy them, everybody. And also kind of see you working in real time.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's really
Exactly.
neat. And then also you've been involved with the organization now for a while.
Correct.
You wanted to give us kind of an idea of the range of artists that are going to be available. So we also have some jewelry here on the table.
This is another artist who lives in Sunset Valley, actually. Her name is Kara Shackelford. And she works in silver, and she does beautiful jewelry. So she's going to have her own booth there as well. And we have, like we said, 110 artists. So we have people who work in jewelry, we have all kinds of painters, we have people who work with wood, glass, ceramics. I mean, you have the whole gamut of artists there.
Are you about to tell me they're all from Sunset Valley?
No.
Okay, I'm moving there.
I wish.
But
No.
there are a lot of local artists that
Correct.
are.
They're all from Austin area.
That's
so, yeah.
wonderful. Okay,
Well,
my goodness.
Sunset Valley really is into promoting the arts, and
Sure.
so we're really excited to have some local artists and a bunch of artists from around
Yes.
Central Texas.
And I'm glad that you're bringing up artists as a general idea, because also you've got a country music headliner coming our way, Dale
Sure do.
Watson.
Dale Watson, yes, he's going to be there, and we have a number of other bands as well before and after that headliner, as well as some people on the kids stage,
I think
which
that's
will be very
fantastic.
children focused. And we have a whole section at this Art Fest that's got to do with children being able to learn how to hammer and nail and build things, which is
Cool.
really fun. That is a huge draw.
Absolutely. Kids getting to do something hands-on, and then they don't have to sit there and listen to mom and dad's music.
That's right.
Yeah, they
That's
can listen
exactly
to.
But I will tell you this, it gets people up and dancing, so.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And Sasha, you and I talked off camera about how my favorite price keeps coming up over and over.
Yes, we love this price. What is it?
It's free.
It's free, yes.
Free parking, y'all. When was the last time that happened to you here in Austin,
And
right?
lots
Yes.
of it.
Yeah, lots of it, and free admission, right?
Yeah, so from 10 to 5 is the event on the 26th of April. And you can have free parking, you get directed in because it's a big parking lot. And then you have to wear your sunscreen and your hat if it's a sunny day, because there's lots of walking involved within the venue. But it's really fun. And the food is also great this year. We have 10 different food trucks.
I think that's awesome. Any ideas of the genres of food that we'd be
I
looking
think
at?
we've got, I know we have lobster rolls,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think we have, I don't remember all of them.
Yeah,
but
we have a big range. We have Indian food, we have lobster rolls, we probably have one or two Mexican food trucks.
Yes.
We have a big variety.
I'm excited about it. Okay, lots of fun things to see and do, and you can bring the whole family with you.
For
Get your
sure.
steps in for the day, y'all. Get those kids tired out. I'll take a nap.
That's
And there
right.
will be the bike zoo,
Ooh, what's the bike zoo?
which is people on bikes, and they have these huge, I don't even know what you call them, but like butterfly wings and stuff that are attached to their bikes. So it's almost like art in motion.
Wow.
And it's something that's really cool for families to see.
Man, that sounds
Yeah,
really.
that's really fun.
Never heard of it before. That's amazing. Okay, so Priya, coming back to your art, I did hear that you made something for us today. I wasn't allowed to see it before now, but may I say it? May I see it, please?
Yes, you may. And it's actually for you specifically because a little bird told us that it's your birthday today.
It's my birthday on Easter, actually, but
Close
this
enough.
is the closest
Close
we can
enough.
get. Yes, exactly.
So we heard you like yellow flowers.
Oh, I do
And
love yellow flowers.
And it has your name written in there. And
Oh my goodness, you guys, look here. I'll try and show the camera so you guys can get a good shot at it there.
I painted this for you.
Oh, that is so
for you.
Flowers for Rosie 2025. Supriya, that is so sweet of you.
I'm glad
Thank
you like
so
it.
much. Y'all, this is going to be an amazing time. Make sure you check it out. Y'all, I appreciate your time today and thank you for the gift.
Thank you,
It's
Rosie.
my first birthday present I've gotten so
Yay.
far
Awesome.
this year. Yay! All right, go to sunset.org/artsfest, pardon me, to learn more about what you can expect on the 26th. Free parking, free attendance, y'all. We will see you there. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Capital Chevrolet. Silverados, Corvettes, Trax, Equinox, Trailblazers, and more are sold at Capital Chevrolet. General Manager Abraham Garcia is here to tell us more about what's on offer at the dealership. And Abraham, if you would, my first question for you is just about Capital Chevy. Can you tell us a little bit about what it is y'all do here?
Absolutely. So Capital Chevrolet has been around since 1938. And we just serve the community. I know that they started off in Fifth Street originally. They moved on out here to the Motor Mile is what they call it. And it's an amazing place to be. I think the vibe, the energy here is amazing. We're thankful for all the customers that we've been able to sell for years. And it's just it's a staple town of Boston. And super proud to be here.
Absolutely, since 1938. I mean, you guys are have really been here a minute. A huge place as well. Wonderful opportunity to see lots of sparkly cars. Let's talk about you being here at the dealership, because actually it's just been about 6 months since you've come here and become general manager. Tell me about what you bring to the file.
It has. So I moved here from San Antonio, Texas, October of last year. And it just be blessed, right? Just to be able to take over the store. And I bring a whole lot, right? I bring a whole lot of change, I believe. What I believe in the car business is, this is a new change to me. taking over this store and just, like what I said earlier, what it means to Austin. But I bring a whole lot. I bring a lot of experience and the same energy and the same commitment to serving customers. And I think that's something that's very important in this business that, some people do lose along the way, just the importance of just taking care of people.
Absolutely. It's also leadership for your staff who you are charged with taking great care of. And that's really important to you too.
It's very important. I believe the two things in the business world is growing and leading, right? Setting a good example for them and showing them and kind of just molding them to the vision that I see. I think the vision that I see is that I've always done, that I've always lived by is, be courteous to customers, be considerate of people's times and always doing it right the first time. And that's the three principles that I've always taken with this business.
So if someone is in the market for a new vehicle, what would you say to them?
Come see us. We are the #1 volume Chevy dealer here in South Texas, Austin all the way down to the valley. And, we're going to take care of you. If you've got a trade-in, bring it. We are tight on used car inventory too. And believe me when I tell you, we'll do anything possible to just, get you in a vehicle and serve you.
Well, that is really wonderful that you put yourself out there like
Absolutely.
that. And I think I can see the leadership coming out. Abraham, we appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Ask for Abraham when you stop by in person on the Motor Mile or visit them online at capitalchevy.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Capital Chevrolet. Welcome back, everybody. You might have noticed some decorations around Studio 512 today. She helped us this morning, and it's a joy to see her always. It's our friend Adina Anderson with Travel Life with Adina. She's here to talk about some fun spring and Easter crafting, and of course, we always got to touch on traveling as well.
Of course.
Adina, good morning.
Good morning. Happy early birthday.
Thank you very much.
I love
Just
it.
happens to fall on Easter for only the second time in my entire life. The
Wow.
other time I was 14 and my mom said I wasn't very happy that Easter was taken away from my day.
Oh no!
I don't remember that, but
So I was telling you my mom's birthday is on the 19th.
On the 19th.
So she had the same thing. It happens every so often.
every so often just pops up that way. Okay, you brought a lot of really fun decor today.
Yes.
So talk to us about what you brought and how we're using it in our first craft.
Yeah, so because it's your birthday, we have to have birthday balloons, right? But it's kind of a cool thing you can do with Easter as well, for especially the little ones who have a hard time finding the eggs. You just tie an egg to the balloon. Now
This
make
is-
sure they're helium balloons so that they're floating.
Is this not so clever though?
And then you put a dollar or candy or whatever your Easter tradition is, and then you can hide them around so that way they see the balloons.
But it makes it a lot more joyful, really
Yes,
fun.
real
Okay.
festive, definitely.
So if you've got really little ones and you're worried they may not be able to find all those eggs,
Yes.
or that mom and dad are going to forget where they put them.
Right. That's happening.
Sometimes not all the eggs come back.
Yes.
Maybe a couple of balloon options is a really good
Exactly.
idea. And let's talk about something new. You have gone for Easter basket charcuterie. Talk to me about this.
Yes. So, oh my gosh, this is such a cute idea. It's so simple. I got the baskets on Amazon, but they
They're
have them at
so
Walmart and everything.
precious.
And then I, along with one of your producers, called these umbrellas. But they're carrots, but I think they look like umbrellas. But they're chocolate. They're by Lindt or something like that. I got them at the regular grocery store. And then I just took these cute little rosemary crackers.
They look delicious.
Put those in the back. And who doesn't love a peep? I am a peep fanatic.
We're like giving the idea of bunny ears
Yes,
here. Yeah.
exactly. And then I just took a grape, some cheese, and like a lunch meat kind of thing, whatever your favorite is. Toss that in there. And then you can fill it with some of these Cadbury eggs or whatever your chocolate preference is that looks like eggs. Just pop those in. And how simple and easy is that?
Super simple, and you could create a tray of these, take them
Yes.
to, Easter family brunch or whatever it is, and everybody can pick one up for themselves.
It's a munchie to go.
It's really cute. And by the way, we have to talk about Peeps because I told you my mom loves Peeps, but she loves them a certain way, a little bit stale. And you said,
Yes, I do too. So the purple ones are nice, like perfectly stale. And I think it's kind of that circus peanut kind of feel to them.
if you're a fan of the circus peanut, the stale Peep is for you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so very rarely do I look at something and say, I actually don't know how she did that. But that's what we're going to be talking about next with gumdrop flowers, because this is also such a cute little idea.
Whoops, as I drop it.
That's okay. They look like little flowers, but obviously fun little easy things to eat.
Yes, and all of these, if you notice, because I'm always about travel, right?
Yeah.
So all of these can be taken with you on a road trip or an Easter getaway that you're going to do or something like that.
And you can assemble on site.
Yes, exactly. So all you're going to do is get your gumdrops, and I think I got these at, I don't know, a dollar store or Walmart. Everybody has gumdrops. And these are just those skewers that you use for barbecue. And I put the flat side down on the gumdrop, and it's kind of a little coordination situation that we have going on here.
Coordination situation.
And then this is just like a little goodie bag or cellophane, whatever you have.
Oh,
and you're
my
going to wrap it up,
goodness.
and look at that.
How clever is that? Okay, and I'm going to help
And
you
you're
out
going
with
to tie it off, yes.
Because if you squeeze them together just a little bit, they'll kind of form like a full flower,
Yep,
right? They'll kind of melt into each
exactly.
other just a little bit.
How
there we
easy.
go.
And then you just pop it in a vase. Everybody can grab one to go or put them on the little place setting if you're going to have a big dinner.
This is really nice, especially when I think about like little party favors, maybe at the end of Easter dinner or something.
Yes,
And you
definitely.
did make a little Easter munch.
I did. You got to have an Easter munch. And you could even put these in little baggies to go. And it's just got pretzels and these fun little marshmallows and, of course, more of the chocolate eggs and popcorn. You got to have popcorn, right?
I would be doing a full hand
Yes.
grasp and eventually not need Easter dinner at all.
I know.
But it looks really delicious. And of
Yes.
course, all fun spring colors.
Of course. Yes,
Very fun
definitely.
stuff. All right, now let's talk spring travel suggestions.
Yes, and this is the perfect suggestion for an Easter getaway this weekend, Margaritaville in Conroe, Texas.
Okay.
They are having a huge...
You're big on Conroe. You told me
I
off
love
camera
it.
Conroe's a ton of
Yes.
fun.
So much fun. And Margaritaville there has so much going on. They're going to have Easter brunch, Easter egg hunt, everything on Sunday. Friday through Sunday, they're going to have a magician. They're going to have music. They're going to have entertainment. It's going to be family fun all weekend long. And just being out there, we stayed in the cabin, and the little cabins are
That's
adorable.
really
They also
cute.
have the big hotel, but it's pet friendly. So that's my friend's little pup, you know. I didn't bring Molly and Riley. The food is phenomenal. They have 2 or 3 restaurants out there. They have a sunset cruise that you can take. It's like this party boat that you go out kayaking. They have a full water like pool and slide, and there's just so much to do. You can spend a weekend. Shoot, I could spend a week out there.
Especially when you start showing me shopping options. I'm like,
Oh,
ooh.
of course. Oh, and they actually have a couple stores out there to shop
Yeah.
at.
And so how far is Conroe from where we are right now?
Probably about the same as San Antonio, so it's about 3-hour drive.
That's not
Yeah,
too bad.
it's
Definitely
not.
doable for a weekend.
Totally doable, yes.
okay.
Especially, and a lot of people have tomorrow off. Head out there today, book it, get out there and have some fun. Oh, and there's a full spa. I forgot, massages and all that enjoyable stuff. Yes.
Sounds lovely to me. Anything else for a spring travel suggestion?
Well, I just did a really cool national park trip from Dallas through Arkansas into Louisiana, Mississippi, and San Antonio. It's going to be up on the website soon. I just say get out there, hop in the car, hop on a flight, go somewhere fun. It doesn't have to be expensive. And like the road trip I did with my friend Jen, who I wrote the book with, we didn't spend a lot. We just found some cute we went to Natchez Trail. Just get out there and have fun. The weather is wonderful right now before that hot summer gets here.
Before that hot summer gets here. Okay, you said we've got poppers.
Oh my gosh, yes,
They
we
may
have
not
to.
have all the pop left in them.
We'll see.
Let's try.
Ah, they did it! Yay! Happy birthday!
Thank you, Adina. All right, guys, keep up with Adina and all her tips at creativelifestyles.tv. Keep up with all of her trips at travellifewithadina.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Marbridge Foundation. Are you looking to get more involved with your community, but you're looking for a little direction? Marbridge Foundation has lots of wonderful volunteer opportunities for folks to work with adults with developmental and cognitive disabilities. Here to tell us a little bit more today are volunteer coordinator John Moody and Molly Barton, who is the recreational and leisure coordinator, and I hear she's a pretty big deal when it comes to getting Special Olympics on track here at Marbridge. So our very first question, Molly, is going to be for you. Why don't you just remind us a little bit about Marbridge and what it is y'all do?
For over 70 years, Marbridge has been home to adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Fortunately for me, I work in a pretty specialized department, training and education, where we get to interact with the residents from helping them with independent living skills to Special Olympics sports to even volunteering on and off campus.
So John, April is National Volunteer Appreciation Month. Volunteering, of course, a really big deal here. What sort of volunteer opportunities do y'all have?
Yes, we have opportunities for anyone who wants to get involved, whether you're an individual or a family or even a large group. In fact, many companies will match their employees' volunteer time with financial donations. So we love whenever coworkers get together and decide that they want to organize an event and come be a part of Marbridge. We love whenever individuals would like to come and lead activities such as just playing games like Jeopardy or Bingo. And our most popular area is probably Special Olympics, where if someone loves the sport, they're passionate about basketball or volleyball or even bocce, you can come and be one of our coaches.
I want to ask Molly a little bit more about your Special Olympics program. Sounds like a lot of really fun sports that y'all get to do. And why don't you talk to me about how volunteers support the success y'all have there?
As John was saying, our athletes compete in over 11 sports, from equine, bowling, bocce, basketball. Our volunteers definitely don't need to come with the experience. We're very happy to help teach and have them grow and learn alongside of our residents.
And so, John, I want to ask about how folks can get involved, especially any specific roles for volunteers that you're looking for right now.
Yeah, thank you for asking. We'd love to have volunteers who would like to lead activities. We have residents who throughout the day might have some downtime and they would love someone to come play a game with them and lead some fun activity throughout the day. So if someone is looking to get involved with Marbridge, they can go to marbridge.org/volunteer, or they can email me at volunteer@marbridge.org.
Sounds good to me. Thank you guys both so much for what you do, and hey, good luck at Special Olympics this year.
Thank you.
To learn more about what Marbridge has to offer, go to marbridge.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Marbridge Foundation. Welcome back, folks. Local Drive-In Ducks Theater has lots to offer this Easter and beyond, with tons of fun events and exciting showings coming up. Owner Chris Denny is here to tell us more, and things have grown since the last time we've seen you, Chris. So remind us, if you would, a little bit about Ducks.
Yes, of course. So we're actually almost on our 7-year anniversary this year. We started out, we have so many things for every single type of person. So we have movie-themed tiny homes you can stay the night in.
Oh, wow.
We have movies throughout the week, Wednesday through Sunday. We do all classic movies. We got really good food, and then we have our underground 1920s speakeasy that we just opened a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you said that speakeasy is growing like crazy. I want to hear a little bit more about it. It's called Mama Merlot.
Yes, we call it Mama Merlot's, and there's a story behind that. We have a secret entryway to the bar, but if you want to hear more, then come visit us and we'll show you the way.
Okay, all right. So you might have to talk to someone on site about getting your way to the speakeasy.
Yeah, there is, yes. It is a little bit of a secret, but yes, you can call ahead of time and we'll definitely show you where to go.
Gotcha. Okay, so everybody welcome. You just have to ask for a little help. Okay, tunes and tastings and tunes. I want to get it the right way around. That happens at Mama Merlot's as well.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so pretty much every week we'll have some sort of music. We do some tastings. We'll do wine. We'll do bourbon. We've done tequila. Being a 1920s speakeasy bar, I'm really into my bourbons. So definitely like having a good variety of different flavors. We'll have some snacks and obviously some music. So it's just a real fun event to come down, hang out, and taste some different varieties of some bourbons or tequilas or wines and have some food, and it's a fun time.
Do you do that every month?
We do it every week.
Every week?
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of tasting.
Yes, yeah.
But the bourbons that you said, there are a lot of fun cocktails that you can make from that era that, you know, just little plays on things that are still popular today, which is really crazy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like our classic drink is our old fashioned, and we do it the classic way with real sugar. We call it a journey, and I can tell everybody that story when they arrive. But then, yes, we do little varieties off of it. We are going to be doing like a tequila old fashioned. We've got, drinks like the Last Word, which are Prohibition era drinks.
That's
and
really
stuff like
cool.
That. So yeah,
Yeah, so did you have to go research a bunch of Prohibition era stuff?
Yeah, we did, yes. And we get all the original items and stuff from even, there's a certain type of liquor, it's called chartreuse.
I've heard of it.
It's very hard to find nowadays, but it's actually made by monks. And then it turns the drink green. It looks really cool. So yes, we had to do a lot of research to find the right ingredients.
That is so cool. All right. Now we're going to kind of change the topic a little bit, because when we start talking about Easter, we usually go pretty family friendly. Don't worry, there is still some fun for adults as well. But boy, you've got a lot going on for Easter. So can you talk to me about it?
We do, yes. So we're actually going to do 2 different egg drops. So we've stuffed over 5,000 eggs.
Wow. I think the last time you and I talked, you said you do this by hand.
Yes, yeah, and we have a lot of help, great help at the drive-in, but we probably started about a month ago to do that. So, and we do 2 different time slots. So we're actually going to do an egg drop in the morning, and then we're going to go into bingo brunch, Easter brunch, and then we're going to have another egg drop after that. That way families can come, enjoy it. We'll segment everybody into age groups. That way the kids aren't competing against older kids. We'll drop out the eggs, let them run, and that's probably one of the best things that you'll ever see. I now have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. So just seeing them line up, seeing all the eggs out there, saying ready, set, go, and then they run, you get awesome pictures. It's just a really good memory. So.
Yeah, big smiles on faces.
Yep.
And at 4, you can do a little bit of running. But at 1, maybe we need some help from mom and dad a little along the way. So how young do you go for the age groups?
Oh, we'll go, 1 to 3, and then 4 to 7, and then 7 to 9, and then we'll go 9+. But yeah, we'll make sure everybody's in a category that works for them.
Okay.
And then it's a good time, and it's a good memory.
Get out there and have some fun. Okay, I do want to ask about bingo brunch. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, it's kind of the best combinations of everything, right? You got bingo, you got food, you got mimosas, and you're in an underground 1920s speakeasy. So it kind of speaks for itself. Yeah.
That's awesome. What kind of things can we win at bingo?
You know, we always hand select our prizes. So we give away, different gift cards, stuff like that. But we also get some little secret prizes that we find throughout just different stores, and we really cater it to the event. So don't want to ruin all the surprises.
There's so many things under lock and key that happen at Mama Merlot's.
Yes.
Okay, so you really have to go there in person and make sure you can check it out. I heard that you put in a very special request, because obviously the Easter Bunny is a very busy man right now.
Very busy.
But you asked for him to come out to just say hi to everybody here on the show for my birthday.
Yeah, so happy birthday. Here he
Easter
is,
Bunny.
Easter Bunny.
Oh, and he's got something for me. Thank you so much, Mr. Easter Bunny. So he's going to be waving hi to the kids. Yes. Are we giving hugs, thumbs up? Do we do high fives? Yeah. All right, Mr. Easter Bunny. Thank you so much for this little basket. I'm told to read the note. Dear Rosie, happy birthday and Easter from your friends at Delicia, Madhu Chocolate, and 2 Hives Honey. I love all of the people who just wrote that card. Thank you so much, guys. Madhu Chocolate, a big one, guys, unfortunately going out of business. So buy as much Madhu Chocolate as you possibly can to support them in possibly their next venture. And Nicole with Delicia, she's so kind. And of course, our friend Tara at 2 Hives Honey. She makes sure that we keep good stuff in our systems, because it's all local. It's all local pollen, it's all local honey. And of course, the Easter Bunny would have access to that kind of nature and nurture stuff. Easter Bunny, thank you so much. We'll see you at the event. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, it's so sweet. I got a little birthday Easter basket.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really
Happy
happy
early
about
birthday.
it. Now, in our last minute here, if you wouldn't mind, Chris, you guys have so many weekly events. We'll probably not get through them all.
Yep.
But if you could just touch on a few of the things that y'all do.
Sure. Yeah, I think one big one, we actually just started a farmer's market. So that's going to be every Saturday from 10 to 2. But we've added a giant bouncy house for the kids during that marketplace. So we have really good vendors for food, and we got little crafts, a whole bunch of good stuff for that.
Lovely.
Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before our movies, we put out a bouncy house as well.
Catnip for kids.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Kids love a bouncy house.
Exactly.
And people can see a few more of your flyers here
Yes.
on the screen. We'll have to leave it here, Chris.
Okay.
But I am so grateful that you brought me the Easter Bunny and a little fun today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, guys, keep up with events, get your tickets, and learn more at docsdrive-in-theater.com. We have a lot of fun here on Studio 512. If you missed any of our great segments, be sure to check out our website where we like to post the fun things we do. Our feed covers content like arts and entertainment, food and drink, fashion and beauty, home and garden, stuff for kids and pets, as well as information from area experts. In addition, you can check out web-exclusive content that you can only find on Studio512TV.com. We also love to post behind-the-scenes funny moments, outfit inspirations, and more on social media. Find us by searching for Studio 512 on your favorite platform. You don't want to miss a single post. Be sure to follow us, check out our website, and watch us every weekday at 11 a.m. right here on CW Austin. Today we have some products to suggest that can make your life easier, more fun, and a whole lot more convenient. Whether you're a pet parent, a busy traveler, or just looking to upgrade your tech, we've got something for you. Alyssa Bergamini and Jacob Palmer are standing by with the products you need before your next trip at the best prices in this week's Epic Discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Jacob Palmer.
Be sure to take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen so you can save on some amazing products. First up, let's talk about something that will make your furry friend's day, the PawSync Automatic Pet Feeder.
And if you're someone who's outside of the house often, or you simply have a busy schedule, this is a game changer. This sleek, easy to use feeder allows you to schedule your pet's meals for the day, and you can control it even from your smartphone. It's got a really solid app, ensuring your pet gets their meals on time every time.
I know my dog Louie, he will love that. It is designed with a portion control feature, so no more overfeeding because, as we know, your pet's health is in your hands even when you're not at home. Next, for parents on the go, we've got the Hiccapop Blackout Tent for pack and play.
And if your little one is like mine and a light sleeper and you've ever struggled with nap time while traveling, which can be so hard because you can't control the windows, this is the solution you've been waiting for. This blackout tent is lightweight and portable. It's so easy to set up, and all you have to do is simply drape it over your pack and play to create a dark environment no matter where you are.
Yeah, as you said, this is perfect for nap time, and it helps with the noise, giving them a peaceful place to have some sleep. Now, for all of you music lovers out there, we have the Samsung Galaxy Buds. I like these.
And these are a darling in the Best Reviews testing lab, Alyssa, because whether you're working out, commuting, or just enjoying some downtime, these earbuds deliver superior sound quality, deep bass, and an incredible built-in voice assistant. And the best part, they're comfortable, lightweight, and have a sleek design.
Yeah, they look very sleek, perfect for listening to music, podcasts, or hey, even calls on the go. And for all of you travel enthusiasts out there, I know there are a lot of you, let me introduce you to these expandable foldable suitcases with wheels.
And so we're always looking for these things, aren't we, Alyssa? And these suitcases are not only durable and spacious, but they also fold down for easy storage when not in use. They expand so all of your essentials can fit in there, and they are so smooth maneuvering through the airport.
Yeah, I definitely need to pick up one of these. So whether you're heading on a weekend getaway or a long vacation, this is the perfect suitcase for you. Let's get a look at all 4 products one last time. Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products mentioned and where to buy them by going to our website, kxan.com, and clicking on the Marketplace tab. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by The Joint Chiropractic. Across the nation, The Joint Chiropractic performs more than 12 million spinal adjustments a year. But that's not all they offer. Dr. Mike Shaw is here to talk to us about what sets the joint apart. Dr. Shaw, what are some common issues that are treated with chiropractic care?
Well, Rosie, great question. You know, chiropractic focuses on the nervous system. When we remove interference of the nervous system, we can help so many things. You know, the things you most commonly hear about, neck pain, low back pain, we're great at that, and that's awesome. But there's all kinds of other things that we can help. Joint pain, sports injuries. You know, when you correct the nervous system, so many great things happen. Improve sleep, improve energy. And more today, you know, people are getting away from expensive surgeries and potentially dangerous drugs. They're looking for natural approaches.
Especially with all this sickness going around this past winter.
Absolutely.
I would say some people might be in the market for fixing their immune system. Let's talk about what makes the Joint Chiropractic itself so special. You guys have lots of locations to help people out.
We do. We actually have 19 locations across Austin. We've been serving the Austin community for over 12 years. We actually have 950 locations nationwide.
Wow.
Which makes it great. If you're traveling, you can stop into any of the locations, all the files transfer, and people can see exactly what's going on. You know, for the longest time with chiropractic, you needed insurance, or you needed a lot of disposable income. You know, 25 years ago when the Joint set out, their mission was to create a system for convenient and affordable routine chiropractic care. You don't need insurance with us. We have affordable plans for everyone, really as low as $19 a visit.
Wonderful. And the convenience of being able to just walk right in is a big benefit too, right?
Absolutely. People are busy. We're open nights and weekends, and so it really makes dropping in pretty easy.
I like that, working around people's work schedules. Walk us through a first appointment, if you wouldn't mind. The first time somebody comes to the Joint Chiropractic, what can they expect?
Yeah, you're going to walk in, you're going to be greeted by one of our great wellness coordinators. They're going to set you up with a little bit of paperwork. I promise you it won't be that much. From there, you'll see the chiropractor. We're going to do a consultation, exam, and an adjustment. We're going to make sure it's safe to adjust you. From there, kind of figure out what's going on and then figure out the best plan for you.
Sounds good to me. All right, Dr. Shaw, we appreciate your time today.
Thanks for having me.
There are 19 locations here in the greater Austin area. To find the one nearest you, go to thejoint.com/Austin. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by the Joint Chiropractic. Hey, we are happy to be able to offer you some help if you're out there searching for jobs. KXAN has partnered with ZipRecruiter to help you find thousands of job openings in Austin and around the country. Just go to kxan.com/jobs where you can search thousands of new postings every single day. Check it out right now and get started on the path to your next career.